What's up, everybody? This is MTGenius back here again with another deck tech and gameplay. And today in Arena we have blue-white control, which is everybody's favorite. Centered around everybody's new favorite card, TEFERI, Master of Time. TEFERI Master of Time, you can activate loyalty abilities of Master of Time on any player's turn. You can cast an instant, which is extremely relevant in a lot of the matchups. When you get like a +1 on your turn, you get +1 on their turn. You can actually phase out a creature for the -3 that's on their turn if they only have one creature swinging in. And then if you can get to the ultimate, you take 2 extra turns, which is insane. So, grouping with that, we have 4 vetoes. Can't be countered. Counter non-creature spell. 3 mana TEFERI, which everybody knows what that does. 4 Banishing Light. We have a lot of board wipes actually in this deck. We have 3 Shatter the Sky, and we have 3 Time Whites because aggro is a problem, obviously, for a lot of control decks. But as far as the creature base, in here we have Baneslayer Angel, which is a new M21 card, a flying first strike lifelink, protection from demons and dragons. Not so much relevant as it is the 5/5 flyer with lifelink. And also first strike deals with a lot of cards like it's escaping me right now. Questing Beast. It's a great way to deal with Questing Beast. It's a great way to deal with a lot of things under 5 power or 5 toughness rather. I also have 3 elite guard mages, and then to round out. Oh, I guess we also do have 2 dream drawers. And then to round out the rest of the deck, we have Elspeth Conqueror's Death, a 4 of great exiling cards, making stuff cost more and then getting stuff back from the graveyard, which is obviously amazing. And then Sublime Epiphany, probably the key piece in the deck here. Choose 1 or more. You can counter target spell, counter target activated or triggered ability, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, create a token that's a copy of the target creature you control, or target player draws a card. Insane. If you can leave 6 mana up and they play a creature, they play anything, you counter it, you can return something they have on the battlefield back to their hand. Maybe they won't even be able to play it. You can make a copy of a Dream Trawler. You can make a copy of a Baneslayer Angel. You can make a copy of Elite Guard Mage. And those are all high value cards. And then you can obviously just draw a card. Insane value. And then as far as the mana base goes, we got 1 Castle Ardenvale just to get stuff on the battlefield to block, more so in the early game and late game. It could be relevant. And then we have 9 plains, 9 islands, 1 Hallowed Fountain. Obviously, if you have more, you run more. And then 4 Temple of Enlightenment. And that is the deck for this week. So we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Looks like our opponent is J Beck, JBCC. And they're playing Gyruda, Doom of the Depths. We have 3 lands, and we have not a lot going on. But you know what? It's for the memes. Temple of Enlightenment. Brought to you by Slow Internet. Because it happens. It happens a lot. I live out in rural Ohio, where nothing is going on. We'll keep the Shatter the Sky. So. Oh. They have the same card. That means all that their whole deck is even, right? So we can't really. Guess we'll keep that. I guess we can't really expect too much in the early game, especially if they're blue-white. Like that's weird. Like what are they playing right now? They're probably also thinking that I'm probably gonna have a lot of counters, which I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do. But so do we run out TEFERI here? I think we do. submit 0, and we draw a land. Perfect. That gets us to Baneslayer Angel. Conclave Tribunal. That's fine. Rather than waste that and do it on something that's good, like the Baneslayer Angel. They might have a handful of removal too. Maybe they're blue-white Gyruda as their backup plan. Maybe that's their win con. They do have more removal, don't they? Interesting. Very interesting. What does it say? You have hexproof prevent on non-combat damage? Alright, so I'm not really worried about that. I think we do this, and then I think we run out the Dream Trawler. It's going to be hard to deal with. If they target it, we can just give it a hexproof. Yeah, that's fine. No land, so that kind of does suck. We'll just kill the Wanderer. Still don't draw land, but Sublime Epiphany is pretty good. We're gonna save it. Because we will counter probably anything they play, and then send the Archon back to their hand. And I don't know, do we send the Archon back to their hand? Yeah, I think so. If they play something that costs more than, they leave up less than 4 mana, we'll send the Archon back to their hand. And then we'll make a copy of the Dream Trawler. We'll also draw a card. Thassa, perfect. So we will counter that. Counter spell, return permanent, copy the creature, draw a card. Turn permanent. Turn permanent. Copy this creature, draw a card. On to our turn. Yep. And they see the writing on the walls. Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Looks like our opponent is KC Sultai, and they're playing Lurus of the Dream Den. So Time Wipe is probably going to be pretty good. Banishing Light is probably... I don't think we can keep this. I think we need to shatter this guy. This looks a little better. I think we get rid of the veto. Yeah. We going first, because that would help tremendously. Play the planes. White. Ooh, cycling. I didn't think cycling was still very relevant. But apparently so. Sure. I'm gonna see, that's fine. Play this, and then I think we just Banishing Light it. Right. Then we'll hit the Ominous Sea with its TEFERI next turn. Make him replay that. Well, make him replay that. That'd be pretty good. Nice. They play it back up. Gonna get their cycle on. Sure. Or gain some of that life back here with the Elite Guard Mage. Then hopefully we can get that next land for the Epiphanies. Perfect. So it means next turn we will probably plus Teferi and then time wipe. Oh, that is Zenith Flare Teferi. Gross. Sure, so I think we just play this and then we get in. Yep. Do they have enough cycling? I think we counter that. Counter target spell, return non-land permanent, create a copy, and this. So non-land permanent will go here, creature, and then draw card. I would cycle in response. If they can. If they have enough to cycle in response, I would definitely do that. So then get the 8/8 on the battlefield, and now it's time wipe. Oh, they do have it. Draw a couple more lands. So Banishing Light will be pretty good against the Kraken, or the Omen of the Sea, rather. We do not need any more lands. So I think we get in. Do we even time wipe? Do we just Banishing Light the 8/8? Yeah, I think we do that. Then also, if we do Sublime Epiphany again, we can bounce the Banishing Light back to our hand in order to get something else with it. They played the Seas, that's fine. Cycle gains 1, pings 1. They are pretty much out of cards now. So I think we are going to time wipe right here. We'll get in. Okay, here we go. All attacks. Do we time wipe? I don't think so. I think we can still hold up another Epiphany activation. Or not activation, but play rather. Yeah, it's fine. Ping us, gain some life. Draw a card. Eventually they're going to run out of gas, so they'll hit a Zenith Flare and try to hit something, and then we'll just counter it. It'll be a good time. Cycles the Fox. Yep. I just love the fact that Narset completely hoses this deck. Oh, they put Loris into the hand. And they're going to cycle one more time. Seems pretty good. I think we're going to get them both. I think we're just going to do this. We're going to return a permanent. We're going to make a token. So non-land permanent, I think we return. No, I'm not even worried about that. I think we return this. We copy this and we draw a card. Yep. block here. We play TEFERI. We bounce the Ominous Seas. We play the land. We get in. Pass the turn. And yeah, it looks pretty bad for the opponent. They play Loris here, we're just gonna counter it. Actually, we might just save ECD for it. We'll counter something when they're low on mana. Yeah, that's fine. So now if they play Loris, we will counter it. And they will probably skip, I would assume. So, yeah, let's counter. Counter. Non-land permanent. Non-land permanent. Creature. Player. Game 3, draw a card. We were 1 off of lethal. So that kinda sucks. But we will get in. Plus TEFERI. Play the land. Pass the turn. What's their miracle draw? Unless they have the Zenith Flare, that does keep them in the game. I'm not worried about that. Sure. How much mana do we have? So we have to have 5 open for this and 5 open for the time wipe. We could time wipe and make a soldier at instant speed. 15. Wow. Yeah, I guess that's fine. This game just took a turn. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna plus TEFERI. We're going to Banishing Light. Right here. We're gonna Baneslayer Angel. Oh, Zenith Flare kills us. They cycle. Oh, we got the GGs. We got it. We got it. Hey, that's how we do. I do not think we can keep that. Our opponent is Pyro. I guess it's a little bit better. I think we're throwing the Epiphany to the bottom. It's a long way away from now. We are going first, so we will get the Scry. ECD. I think we need lands. Sorry. Death Touch for the opponent. There's those lands I was hoping for. Get the second Baneslayer Angel. I don't think so. If the opponent's mono green, one's going to be enough, which it appears so far they are. Shatter's also going to be pretty good here, especially if they can get something else out in the next couple of turns. And this Shatter's going to be pretty good. They do have blue, so that's susceptible to counter magic. What do they got? I do not even know what that is. But I think... Do we run the Elite Guard Mage out? Do we wait till they play something big to shatter? No, I think we do it now. We cut him off that extra mana. Hopefully we can draw a land, get this Bane Slayer Angel out here. Play the Guard Mage. Gain 3, draw a card. There's land for Dream Trawler. Nisa. Going to make a land into a 3/3. That's fine. No blocks. Got a pump spell too. Oh my gosh, they had an instant. Oh, they're gonna ram through. That's interesting. Let's play a Bane Slayer Angel. That deals with the Nissa and incoming lands pretty effectively. Vicious Hydra. Wow. Wow. Well, this might not be the one. Play the Dream Trawler. But we need a time wipe. We need something that's going to help us out here. Cavalier Thorns. Wow, they have all of it. Yeah, and that shuts down Dream Trawler. So, geez, they've ran pretty good. Yep, this is gonna make a 3/3. And all out. I would just swing with all of them. Like, why are you holding on to the lands for, man? We're not gonna be able to draw it, are we? Got the Guard Mage out there. Teferi's not it. He can't bounce the Cavalier though. That also lets us get in at Nissa. Banishing Light. That takes care of Nissa too. But we are going to get in at Nissa. Spine Epiphany is pretty good. Nissa down to 1. And we'll pass turn. If we can hold up to get this Sublime Epiphany and create a copy of the Dream Trawler, that'd be pretty alright. This is trample this. That sucks. They play the Cavalier Thorns. Yep. As we suspected. We get another land. They drop a lot of stuff into the graveyard. This is going to make another 3/3. Sure.
Behold, nature's true power.
As well send them, right? Yeah, I'm not going to block. Down to 8. Teferi dies. We draw removal. Oh my goodness. So, this leaves us 4 mana open. So, I think what we're going to do here is go all in at Nissa. Yeah, it's fine.
Fight on without me.
And then we just shatter, and they have nothing. And if they get the Nissa back, we can just Banishing Light it. We're gonna get the Hydra. We can still Banishing Light that too, that's fine. Let's play a big Hydra. Play a big old Hydra. Double the counters. Sure. Play the land. Play Vanishing Light. Get rid of you. Leave up Sublime Epiphany for something good. Like Earl. That's a good one. We'll draw a card. Dobin's Veto is pretty good. Play this tapped, and we'll pass the turn. Oh, it's so bad. Draw the land. Vanishing Light's pretty good if they try to bring it back again. Which I assume they do. They'll just Vanishing Light it on our turn. Yep, you get it this time, buddy. Moss Viper, I'm not worried about. Another Vanishing Light's pretty good. And then we will pass the turn. Hopefully draw into some threats. Got another Baneslayer Angel, I'm pretty sure. We also have a Dream Trawler we can draw into. Elite Guard Mage is pretty good. Get us some card draw. We're gonna fight it. Do I let that happen? No, I'm good. Play the Guard Mage. Get the land. Play TEFERI. Target nothing. Draw a card. Play the land. Pass turn. We've come back from a pretty low life total. I might actually do pretty decent here. I don't want to waste that. Let's just go to combat. And we'll plus the fairy. Pass turn. Gets in into fairy, sure. Not a huge deal. The veto, go to combat. Plus the fairy. Pass turn. That's fine. Another time wipe would be pretty good. They're just holding off that TEFERI.
I'm getting too
It's
old.
doing so much. Sublime Epiphany's pretty good. So I think we go in. We can also make a copy of the Elite Guard Mage to block.
Let's try this.
On the past turn. We will counter pretty much anything they play. Mass Man, yeah, that's not going to happen. Counter target spell, return permanent, create a copy, draw a card. So you can return that, copy that, draw a card. Plays the Viper back out, sure. Play the Scryland. Might be relevant. Throw out TEFERI, take extra turns.
It takes impressive knowledge to be a temporal archmage.
Draw a card. We will dump the castle. I don't think we care about that too much. Plus,
I've got time.
get in. They're taking 4 a turn now. This is a tough decision for them. Ooh, time wipe. I think we get rid of the veto here. Then we just time wipe. That's so dirty. And they skew. Oh, that was a long game, but that was worth it. That was so worth it. Hey, we got him.